Often pacing. Show Her the Money off stride at the start. Into the turn, Warrawee Kay and Ron Pierce right to the front. Kiss Me Kate settles in second. Arbidoo racing for third as they race around the turn. Cams Van Gogh gets away fourth. Not Just a Pretty Face fifth. Back pacing sixth. Show Her the Money. Treading the field on the outside, I'm Not Gonna Lie. Going to the first quarter mark. Opening quarter, 27-1. Into the turn and heading to the 3/8. It's Warrawee Kay showing the way. Right there, second as they race around the turn. Kiss Me Kate. Arbidoo racing third. Pacing fourth, Cams Van Gogh. Fifth is Not Just a Pretty Face. Racing sixth, Show Her the Money. Treading the field, I'm Not Gonna Lie. Straight alignment as they pass the stand for the first time. Coming to the halfway point. Warrawee Kay takes the field to the half. 55-3, 28-2, second quarter. First up on the outside, Cams Van Gogh and David Miller from fourth. Now third and closing in on the leaders. Warrawee Kay with command. Racing second is Kiss Me Kate. Cams Van Gogh on the outside third. Moving with the cover. Not Just a Pretty Face on the outside fourth. Arbidoo racing fifth. Here comes Show Her the Money. 3 wide, trying to get back into it. 3 quarters, 124-2, 28-4. Round the final turn. The leader is Warrawee Kay. Closing on the outside with every stride. Show Her the Money second and coming on. Kiss Me Kate third. Outside, Cams Van Gogh fourth. Down the stretch they come. The outside, Kiss Me Kate. Show Her the Money. Kiss Me Kate on the outside. Show Her the Money. Kiss Me Kate. Warrawee Kay. 153-2.
Wow. Photo finish there. What a recovery by Show Her the Money, who made that break, leaving the gate, and huge gasp from the crowd and the show pool players, too, there when she jumped that off. Huge recovery to get back into it, but Kiss Me Kate surged late, and it was very tight there.
Yeah, Jimmy Takter had 3 fillies, I believe, in these eliminations, too, and he was quietly confident this morning about a couple of his chances. But, guys, one thing that I've always remembered about the Little Brown Jug from my earlier visit here, it's all about tradition, and it's all about overcoming obstacles to prove just what kind of a champion you might be. And I think we might have just seen a special performance there. Now, whether or not that's going to take something out of her for that potential second heat rematch with Ginger and Fred, I don't know. But you guys are both pretty surprised that she came back and won that race, aren't you?
She came back from the dead. She was distant 6 coming out of that turn and did not look good for a second.
She seemed to get her gait back. I didn't think she looked good after the first eighth of a mile, but coming down to the quarter, she seemed to level off and do a little better. And we do have an inquiry, too, to determine if there was a violation of the braking rule. I thought she complied to everything, but the judges have to take a look.
That's for sure, and we had a disqualification earlier of a trotter who I believe was gaining ground while on a break. Let's talk about Jim Morrill Jr., I guess, for a second here. A lot of guys in that situation, you know, you're driving the 1-9 favorite, something, a miss happens. He didn't panic. He settled her in, like you said. She got a little bit smoother after that. He waited patiently, and then he launched at what I thought was probably the opportune time. Do you agree?
Jim Morrill Jr., one of the most patient drivers there is. He's always said they've got one good go in them, and if you use it up too early, you don't have it for the stretch. And he was probably confident, too, he could get back into it. But this was not an easy trip. We talked about Ginger and Fred might have had to work a little harder than Show Her the Money, who we thought would win for fun in here, but that was not the case, totally the opposite.
Well, now I guess it comes down to post position. If they leave her up, Show Her the Money. Now it's not about time. It's a simple open draw for post 1 and 2 here. Right. You know, I think that could play a major impact. And obviously, you know, after we watch the winner's circle presentation here with Show Her the Money
right now, already on the
line. Wow, she loses at least.
No violation.
Yeah, they left her up.
Okay.
Yep. That's the cheer from the crowd. They left the 1-9 shut up.
She lost at least 7 or 8 lengths there, guys. That's an amazing comeback. Back 3 quarters of, 126 in a piece. So, you know, we'll have to find out just how much that took out of her. 2 heat racing is tough, especially with these fillies. Who knows, maybe even the potential of a third.
And Ellie is going to speak with Jim Morrill Jr. most likely after the winner's circle presentation. We'll find out what caused that break, if she was just too keen to go, or what exactly happened.
Yeah, you know, we can only speculate at this point. She did look like she was comfortably, you know, on bit at that point. It didn't look like she was out of control when she made that break. And sometimes, you know, again, we've got a pretty good, decent-sized crowd here today. It's a new surface, a new facility. The track has looked like it's, I don't want to be too critical, but it looked like it was a little deep earlier in the card where speed horses weren't holding